back on the YZ today. 125. So last time I rode, I know this. Look at this here clutch lever. I don't have any tension. So I'm gonna go ahead on and crack the side case open and just take a peek and see what's going on. So if you like the video, make sure you go ahead on, hit that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe, and turn that post notification bell on. Have a good one. Mr. Randall. Alright y'all, so first I'm gonna start by removing this here side cover. I'm gonna go ahead on and grab me an oil pan to put up under our bike so it won't drain and drip anything. Go ahead and remove our clutch cable. Okay, and we also have one right here at the very bottom. Good thing we had our little gallon catch can right there. As we did leak some fluid. Let's go ahead on and remove our side cover. We're gonna give him a little wiggle. Get him off there. Okay, now looking at everything, everything it all looks fine. We do have some play. Uh-oh. This whole basket seems to have slidden. Alright guys, so let's go ahead on and remove our brake lever here. Evidently something a little fishy going on. Alright, got our brake lever off of there. Now I felt we're a little loose on this clutch basket, and it's a little strange that we're able to just pull him off of there because we have a nut that's supposed to lock all of this together. We're gonna put our sleeve back on our shaft. We're gonna put our needle bearing back on our shaft. That's strange, y'all. So nothing came off of our input shaft here. So let's try to put our basket back in place. I see what happened. You heard me? They got a nut that holds all of this on, and the nothing came off of there.
Where is it?
It's up in here. Alright, so we're gonna start by putting all this back in place. We'll put our washer back on there. You see our clutch basket. You have to take those screws off of there. Remove our clutches, and we could just go ahead on and put them on one by one. We're gonna start with our inner basket. Then we have our washer here, and we have our nut that came off. This is what happened here. But we lost the full clutch once this nut came down and slid down because our little lever that holds our tension on our clutches that had nothing to press against. So this is what happened right here. The nut came off. We're gonna lock him back down. Okay, I was able to kind of hold it by hand and just tap it. We're gonna fold those tabs up so we can lock that nut down in place. So let's get that done. We got a little piece right there. We'll try to bend this one here some more. Go a little bit more with it. Throw him on. I do see a little wear on this here clutch right there, right on this one. I'm gonna throw him on there anyway to test them out. I do have more clutches, but we'll come back and install them on another day. Alright, gang. Pressure on plate. Set him in place. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw our springs on. Let's go ahead on and install our cover. So you want this here little stem. You want it facing to the back of your bike. You see this here spring right here? He's just gonna catch this here ear. And when you line this here lever up in place, you want it to fall out in this indentation right here. So let's get this cover installed. To make things a little easier, I'm gonna remove our kick. Let's see if we could get this thing in place, y'all. Alright, I think that's gonna be him right there, y'all. Let's go ahead on and tighten down our bolts. Get these all started. Right here. And we have our last one that we had a little Teflon tape on. Looking a little yellowish. Look like he might have went right there. Oh yeah, she's spinning. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that to make sure we don't waste any transmission fluid. If we do, we may have to come back, maybe fill him with some JB Weld or something and retap that hole. Let's just snug them all down. Got a little slack on our cable now. Let's go ahead on and turn our clutch lever. Get him right in place where he needs to be. Okay. Head on and throw our kick lever in place. Try to come back a hair. Come back a hair. Let's get our brake lever back installed onto our bike as well. That's gonna wrap around the top side of our foot peg. You see this here spring right here? This spring, it's gonna hook right up in here. So let's get him hooked in place. Okay, we got our spring on, got our brake lever. Start my bolt by hand. Alright, go ahead and fill our engine up. And we just got some regular Napa multi ATF transmission fluid. I'm gonna fill it up, and once we start pulling out this hole, that's when we know our fluid level is good, gang. Alright guys, y'all see it's coming out of our fill hole. Go ahead, take that funnel out of there. Y'all see we did waste a good bit, but it's alright. Ain't nothing a towel can't clean up. Alright, I'm gonna put my plug in there. Okay, plug is in. See, we still got a little oil in a few different spots. Stick him down there to try to soak some of that up. Got our plug in. Let's get our plug nice and snug. Plug nice and snug. All right, gang, let's go ahead on and let's tighten up our clutch. So I'm gonna screw this here in, and there's actually this here boot right here. It has directions on it, and it tells you which way to screw it for the results that you're trying to get. So we screw it that way for it to come out some, and we want it to come out because we want this clutch to get a little tighter. So we screw them out. Let's fill our clutch. Okay, it's decent. We're gonna screw it some more. And as you can see cable is starting to pop out your rubber boot. Let's check them. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, guys, that feels pretty good. So next time I open them up, I might just go ahead on and change those clutches that we have in there. I'm gonna loosen them up a little. Tighten them up. Alright, he feels pretty decent right there. So let's go ahead on, see if we can crank our bike up and get us a little ride on it, gang. Y'all see it, freshly built, baby.